Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game or a match between Jaedong playing as EGJDRC and Lucifron from the Mouz esports team, or yeah, I think it's Mouz Sports even. Two great players. This time it is a Zerg versus Terran or Terran versus Zerg, whatever you want. And we saw a great match here previously between Jaedong and Stefano, and I do recommend you watch that because that was an awesome match. Game, I should say, because I didn't have the entire match, unfortunately. This one I can actually get, I'm assuming, because nobody commented in it that it wasn't available. And, well, we're going to see. Yeah, it is indeed DreamHack Open 2013 once again. So, yeah, that's a great tournament, of course. All of the good players are there. And, well, we will just have to wait for them to finally start doing something, because obviously early game is all about getting your resources up, your resource production, so getting more bases out. And I'm not sure where he's going with this, but he is going somewhere with this drone. And is he going to just cheese? Because that would be epic. Yeah, so we're clicking around here, making sure that we avoid the standard scouting route. And we are going for a hatchery, I guess, very close, or we just want to scout. But scouting with drones is normally not done. I guess he wants to get in before the base is actually sealed off, and he is going to manage to do so. So it's not cheese, it's just a scout. We just don't see drone scouts a whole lot, and yeah, they are valuable. Drones are valuable, but also the scouting information is very valuable. So yeah, there might be a reason for doing this. Obviously he's going to expand now because he wants to make up for that for that drone, and that drone should be doing some scouting. Obviously he's not going to see anything here. He's not going to see anything here either, because it's all very standard, and that's why I don't really understand why he's going for this this early drone scout, because it's really not necessary to sacrifice a drone just for that little bit of scouting information. And he can actually pick off this SCV. He's going to drag some SCVs off the line here and might actually get a kill on that SCV. No, he's not going to. So the Reaper was already out, and it did fine in defeating that that drone, obviously. And yeah, so the scouting did not go fast enough for his taste, and that's why he sent out the drone and wanted to scout ahead, seeing whether there's probably an expansion up, although he didn't actually have to go into the base then. But yeah, well, that's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes they just do things that I don't really understand, but normally there is a reason for doing so. And this Reaper is going to get some kills. Oh, it's not going to get the kill on the drone. Great micro there. He's going to build an extractor, probably cancel it halfway through, and yeah, get his drone back. The drone will regenerate health, but he will have to wait until obviously his units or the units are out of range, because that would have been one shot, and that is no good. So yeah, the one queen actually making short work of those Reapers, and the Reapers, oh man, they got cut off there by the Zerglings. They're going to heal up, so going to wait around a little bit until they healed up, and then they're going to try again, and they're probably going to come in here once again, or maybe even all the way over here, because this ramp, he knows this ramp is defended, and he knows this Overlord is here. So yeah, he has to be a little more sneaky. But look at that, the Queen's doing such a good job of defending that nobody goes down. All of the drones stay alive, and they get 0 kills, those Reapers. I can't see that, but they got 0 kills, and oh, the drone is going to go down now. Oh, that's unfortunate. So the Zerglings are not going to clean this up, by the way, unless they have speed. But speed is not done yet. It's going to be done soon, right now, in fact. And oh, now the Hellions are out. So Hellions are coming out. They're coming in to help out the Reapers. And yeah, they actually saved the Reapers there. Although I'm not actually sure why the Reapers are going to be more useful in the late game. he couldn't get anything done with them. So, of course, they're still available now for the late game at least. And we are going to get 2 scouting Zerglings in here. He is going to see that this base is up. He's not going to get into the base, of course. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all she wrote for those Zerglings. So we are going to get, I'm assuming, Roach Warren out. But, well, oh, I can see it here. It is indeed a Roach Warren. Yeah, Roaches are, of course, great against, well, the Reapers as well as the Hellions. But it's mostly about the Hellions, of course. The Hellions are very good at killing Zerglings, so you don't want to stick to Zerglings too much, because, well, if you get the Infernal Pre-Igniter upgrade, then your Zerglings will just completely melt, and that is not what he wants, obviously. He wants to just defeat those Hellions once and for all, and with a few Roaches that should be doable. The Roaches take very little damage. They take like 7 damage from that attack, and they have 145 HP. So yeah, they're not going to take a whole lot of damage. Zerglings, of course, take way more damage because they're light units, and there's extra damage to light units from those Hellions. So we have a little bit of an army here from a few Roaches. It's only 6 Roaches though, and they are going to try to find this. And wow, immediately sniping one of them. The Reaper gets through though. Not sure if the Reaper can do anything about this, or can do anything, but he is going to scout. He's going to see that nothing is coming up, and the 6 Roaches are going to just scout around, see what's going on. Probably take some shots at this this entrance. And no, not good. He went in way too far. He should have seen there were marauders in this bunker. He should have seen that straight away. And of course, with these widow mines behind it, that was a good defense. And yeah, he lost one of the Roaches. It's not a big deal, or not a super big deal anyway, but it is still something that you would want to avoid. So we are going to take down these destructible rocks and then expand over here. Not sure where the SCV is that is supposed to build this, but he already invested the 400 minerals and nobody's building. So, oh, it's coming to fly in. I should have seen that. It already has the satellite dish there. So that means it's already completed and transformed into an orbital command. So yeah, no SCV having to go all the way out there in dangerous territory. And we are expanding the creep, but well, the Terran player wants to prevent that, obviously. He wants to, well, make sure that those creep tumors are not going to spread the creep too much, because the creep gives the Zerg a big advantage, both vision and movement speed. And yeah, the Queen is she just keeps spawning more of these creep tumors. And there's really nothing you can do about that. Well, other than kill her, but you can't really kill the Queen if the Zerg player is cautious enough. And the creep tumors, of course, yeah, they multiply. So the more you get, the more you can multiply them, and the faster the creep will spread. So all in all, we are getting creep all over the place. And getting another creep tumor out. Might actually be taking this base now. It's the 4th base is coming up for a Zerg player. There are 3 bases for the Terran player, so we're about equal on resources here, and trying to take out these destructible rocks. The rock tower was taken down by the Terran player, and now the Zerg player is trying to get through to that expansion, because he knows that the more attack routes are possible, the more pressure he can put on, and the more difficult it is to defend, because attacking is always easier than defending, for the simple reason that you can attack in any location, but you have to defend all locations. So wow, taking out quite a few creep tumors with this. And are we going to get more? No, we're going to lose all of our Marines. Oh, nicely done. But there are Mutalisks out. The Mutalisks might actually pick off these medevacts. But no, the drop comes down, and the Mutalisks are not going to win this fight. Oh, lost quite a few there, but he is going to go further in. Oh, the Widow Mines just taking out everything, and we have a little bit of a lag issue. Not cool. Anyhow, it seems that the Zerg army is going to melt here. Not before taking out at least some of the Terran units, but not nearly enough to make this worth it. Resources lost, yeah, we can see that the Zerg player is about double the resources lost, and that is not a good situation to be in. Obviously, he's still producing enough troops to hold off for now, but well, unless he can build another base or at least get win one of the fights, it is going to be very hard for him to come back from this. He's going to lose this queen. He's going to lose his entire army here. Because, well, Marines with Marauders, and Medevacs is just so strong. This Lone Widow mine coming up. It is going to burrow at the bottom of the ramp so that the next units that are coming out to either support this or to chase his army, they are going to get shot at. And, oh, only getting 5. That could have been way worse. But, yeah, still 5 is enough. But 5 Zerglings, yeah, that is not the price he was hoping for, because he could have gotten 15 or so. If he got a little bit luckier, because they were all clumped up, and well, the rocket just didn't go to the right one. Let's just call it that. So obviously we are still doing the attack with the Zerg, but well, the Terran player just too strong at this point. He has way more Marines out than there are Zerglings, and yeah, the Mutalists cannot really go close enough to these Marines. 3 Widow Mines now coming up, 4 Widow Mines, sorry, one of them goes down, and we are, 2 of them get taken out by the splash there, but he did not get the splash done. Wow, sorry about that, he did get the splash done. Yeah, so it takes out quite a few Marines. I thought that the Widow Mines actually took out the Banelings, but then the Banelings took out the Widow Mines because of the splash. But it seems that the Banelings were already in the group of Marines, and yeah, they didn't have to detonate at that point, because when they die, they will splash anyway. And that is, of course, one of the advantages of having Banelings. And this command center is going to go down at the expense of 3-4 Mutalists. That is not worth it. That is 400 minerals for 400 minerals and 400 gas. So the Zerg player definitely not coming out ahead there. Although taking a base, taking out a base is worth more than just that. Just that the mineral count, because obviously you can mine from there and blah blah blah. But yeah, well, it is of course something you want to keep ahead in those minerals, not only in the income but also in all of the traits. So the Widow Mines not really doing anything, and with the detection here now, they're going to get picked off by a few Zerglings, and not really a whole lot of things happening then. Okay, cool. So yeah, the attack from the Terran player not really effective. He doesn't have any medevacs with him anymore. And it seems that he's just going with these small units, and the small units are going to be, well, trying to get into this base, trying to get things done. And yeah, the Zerg players really go for the little more high-tech units, although he still has a lot of Zerglings, and of course Banelings, which are also not very high-tech units. But he does have a lot of the Mutalists, and the Mutalists are of course very mobile, but yeah, the Marines are very good against those. So you have to watch out. Also the Widow Mines just excellent against those, for the very simple reason that well, Widow Mines cannot be detected and they do splash damage. So they will take out a whole bunch of HP on a pack like this, and if you get multiple hits on your Mutalists, that is just no good. So yeah, the missile turret is not going to defend this. There are too many Mutalists, and is he going to be able to take out all of these SCVs? Yes, he is going to easily take them out, and we are going to take out this base. Once again a base, but this time he doesn't lose nearly as much. He lost a few Banelings and Zerglings, but not nearly as much lost. And that was... oh, I forgot that this was an orbital command. So it is a little bit higher of an investment than 400 minerals only. But still, since you have some mules out, you kind of it kind of pays for itself. So having mules kind of pays for oh, all of the banelings go down before they can hit this, and this group, of course, yeah, if he could hit this entire group instead of getting picked off by a widow mine here, that would have been excellent. So we are going in here with more banelings, but is it going to be enough? It seems no. And we are burrowing all of our widow mines. Yeah, there are some troops in the enemy base as well. They're not getting anything done apparently. This fight is way more interesting. Oh, the banelings! Oh my god, that is what he wanted. And now he's going to be ahead. I'm not sure if the entire scheme of things he's still not ahead, but he does have one more base, so it shouldn't matter too much. But wow, that was an excellent trade-off for him, and he needs to have detection with him, because if this widow mine came off cooldown with this flock of mutalisks just yeah, on top of it, that would have been very, very painful. And well, it seems that we do have a little bit of a scout over there. Let's see this army coming in, and are we going to see? Oh my god, that widow mine shot. Oh my god, the widow mine is doing so much damage every now and then. Every now and then they're completely useless. They take out like one Zergling. But yeah, sometimes you have this. Yeah, exactly. Well, at least he splashed on some Marines, so that's good. But yeah, definitely not enough to make that worth it. And wow, just sticking with Zerglings all the way. Even though, well, he does have the Mutalisk up, of course. The Mutalisks are great. And this widow mine is going to get taken out. This time he does have detection with him. And we are going into the enemy base. So yeah, the Terran player, of course, going to build up more widow mines, going to build up more Marines and Marauders and everything. So the scout on the base was made. Yeah, that's about it. He's not going to be able to pressure this too much. The Terran player is going to have to be aggressive though. Wow, so many of them. Creep tumors all around, and he's going to take out another base, because with the Terran player being aggressive, he can just snipe these bases, no problem. And of course, yeah, the few Marines are not going to do enough to make this work for him. And all of the SCVs go down. And is he going to be able to pick off this command center? That is the big question. The command center should go down here. Is there anything to defend this? No, there is nothing. So he is going to take that out. He could have taken out that that reactor as well. It would have been free. It would be one shot, and that's about it. So a few Zerglings in this base, but a few Zerglings is already enough to take out buildings. And as you can see, they are doing pretty well. They are going to burrow here. That is cute. That is actually really cute. He did upgrade burrow, making sure that he can actually do this. This guy is going to go down, and this guy is also going to go down. There you go. It seems that, wow, we actually have the GG coming out. The pressure apparently too much, and he knows that Jaedong has 5 bases up against his 3, which means that since the main base is mined out, and this one's pretty much mined out, he has 1 mining base, where Jaedong has 1, 2, probably, yeah, about 2. No, 3, sorry, about 3. So 3 bases versus 1, yeah, that is not going to work out in the long run, but so much pressure coming from the Terran player, trying to expand, trying to make it work, and it didn't work out. So on to game number 2. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.